Welcome to the Giving a Purpose podcast, where we bridge the highs, the lows, the lessons learned through life's journey, and filling in the gap. You already know what it is. New week, new opportunities, new energy. Listen, we are rolling into the last week of December, last full week, that is. But this is also the week, right? This is also the week of giving. All right, we celebrate the birth of Jesus, but we also want to celebrate giving. So I need you to give 120% in every area of your life. That's right. I need you to give it to your family. I need you to give it to your job. I need you to give it not least, but I need you to give it to yourself. Sometimes that's the person we leave out. We leave out not being selfish, but we leave out giving 122 ourselves. It's crazy, man. I was pondering earlier today. I realized so many things that I have tried to do in my life, so many goals have failed. Because when it came to helping other people, I was giving 150%. But when it came to myself, I was expecting that in return, but I wasn't doing the 150% with the resources that I had. And so things would fall off and my energy would fail because I wasn't giving 150%. But I was doing it for somebody else. But this is what I want you to switch it up. Listen, we got a last couple of weeks, last couple of days of this 2021. We are in the very bitter end of this fourth quarter. But I need you to make sure your energy is great. Make sure you're executing on all levels. Make sure your mindset is ready for 2022. Hopefully you did your homework. Now, if you were paying attention to last week, listen, I told you guys you need to be working on those vision boards. All right. Hopefully you got your vision board done. Hopefully you got your ideas done. If you haven't, hey, you still got some time. I need you to at least have the ideas down, find it, make it happen, print it out, put it on that vision board, and the most important part is make sure you execute on it. Look at each thing. What can I do? I can do this in the first quarter. I'm going to do this in the second quarter. Those are the things I need you to do. So it's not just putting it on the vision board. It's actually making them happen, manifesting them to happen, doing the work, putting in the energy, putting in the mindset, and making sure everything works out. But make sure you give it to God first. Make sure you give all your plans to God. Man, I want to talk to you guys about something that's been on my spirit for a minute, something that I feel that we all need to do. We have to understand who we are, right? No, whose we are and who we are, and walking in that authority. All right. So I need you guys to let that simmer just a little bit. All right. What does that mean? Walking in the authority that you are. That means kind of walking in your purpose, right? Being confident in who you are and what you were sent here to do. All right. It kind of reminds me of something. So my great high school I went to, man, our mascot, right, was the lion, right? The lion. Now, we all know growing up, what are we told? The lion is the king of the jungle. Now, why is that? Now, the lion isn't the biggest. Of course, you got the elephant, you got, different hippopotamus, you got all kind of things like that. But why is the lion specifically the king of the jungle? Because the authority it walks in. When it walks, other animals know what time it is. They know if they're allies. They know if they're food. They know if they're the enemy, whatever it is. But when they walk in such an authority that the other animals know that this is their purpose. Like I said, it's not because they're the biggest. It's not because they're the smartest. We know they're not the fastest cat. All right. But they walk in such an authority that you never want to underestimate their skills. They operate in their lane. They operate in what they were sent here to do. That's what makes them the king. And my queens for my lionesses. I don't want y'all to forget. I don't want you to make I don't want you guys to think that this is a male thing, but I want you guys to understand that you can walk in such an authority. All right. This is what I want you to do. If you have time over this break that's coming up, for those that do have that break that's coming up, that we have for Christmas, find your purpose and your lane to walk in your authority. Things will just start happening. I promise you. Once you understand what you're supposed to do and you walk in that authority, this is what happened. Things will move out of your way. You ever, man, somebody gave me this advice one time, believe it or not, people may not believe, but I'm actually a shy person. I've gotten a lot better, but in my younger days, I was very shy. I'm an observant person. So if I walk in a room, I'm not a big presence. I'll observe, check the temperature of the room, and then I'll go. And sometimes, I walk in there and people looking at me like, what is he doing here? Whatever the case may be. But somebody told me one time, sometimes you got to walk in a room and act like you belong there. When you act like you belong there, people won't ponder if you belong there or not. All right. But if you walk in such a confidence, right, it doesn't matter. Listen, I'm gonna break it down even simpler like this. That's crazy and that people don't understand. Man, clothes are clothes. You know what makes people look good in clothes is the confidence they have when they wear the clothes. It's not the clothes. Jeans are jeans. Cotton is cotton. A hat is a hat. But it's how they feel in that hat. It's how they feel in that shirt. It's how they feel when they dress up. Some people are in their comfort zone, right? If I can use that loosely. If they're in their comfort zone when they have the confidence of whatever they're doing. Listen, it's my man Dion said, man, you look good, they pay good. It's about that confidence. All right. If you look good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. That's exactly what he said. But it's the confidence. He knew he had as an assignment. My man Dion said, the guy that stands up across the front of me is not going to beat me. So not only can I not necessarily talk trash, but I can say certain things and back it up because I'm walking in a confidence and in the authority to know that what I'm saying is true. Act like you belong. Act like you a queen. Act like you a king. Act like and do like you are a father. Act and do like you are a mother. Act and do like you are a supervisor. Walk in the authority that God has given you. That's why we have to understand that God gives us authority and dominion in the earth. And when we need that wisdom, we can just ask for it. And when we ask for that wisdom, that knowledge, and that understanding, we can walk in confidence. We can walk in a confidence that we know that what we say, what we do, and what we believe is going to happen. Man, hopefully that blessed somebody. Man, because I know when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, God, that is so true. And I'm glad you dropped that on my spirit. Listen, man, I need you guys to make sure that you tell somebody about this great podcast, man. A lot goes into it, a lot of faith, a lot of belief, and a lot of energy to help you. Listen, I call myself a self-investment coach. I'm helping you to be self-confident, how to self-invest in yourself, how to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to go. Listen, if you want to reach out to me, you see all of the great stuff right here below, the Given a Purpose podcast on IG. You can also go to our YouTube channel. And as you see in the corner over there, hit that subscribe button, right? And hit the bell. Become a subscriber, man. Let people know, man. I want to get the subscribers up. All right. Y'all know how this YouTube things work. All right. But I wanted to get it out to more people because if this is making sense to you, if this is helping you, then it's going to help somebody else. All right. You can also reach me, the brand, Mr. LA_2, also on Twitter and IG. Also, if you want to be a guest, if you have some topic ideas, you can definitely hit us up at givingapurposepodcast@gmail.com. Man, I appreciate it, man. I love you guys so much, man. I got some things coming up, man. Give me 21 days, and I'm going to share some things with you guys that you wouldn't believe, and how God is in the blessing business. And even if he didn't do it, he still would be a good God. All right? But I need you to do one last thing, the most important thing. Make sure you live on purpose, and make sure you live in purpose. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
You've been listening to the Giving a Purpose podcast. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play to get new, fresh weekly episodes. For more, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.